Hello everyone and welcome back to week 13 of TrackMania's weekly shorts. And oof, have we got a week to this week. Nothing too spectacular. There wasn't any like mystery cars or anything, but the tracks were actually like a lot more difficult this week, so we're gonna go over each one. But before we do that, I do want to go back to week 12 real quick. I've got an amendment to make, so we're gonna jump straight there. Alright, here we are back in track 2. So you can see on the left this is the old time, this was in the video, and on the right is the new time. It's not like perfect, but it's like vastly superior to the original track. So we're going over this jump here and gaining all of that air there, and then we're hopping on this little island here and just kind of drifting around to the finish. And yeah, you can see from the original video that saved at least like 4 seconds. It's pretty good. But there you go. Moving on to the first track of the week of 13. Here we go. Alright, so let's get back into the flow of things. This is the first track of week 13. It's quite a nice track to get back into it, you know, kind of just ignore the fence there. It's a nice one to get back into the flow of things. I always find the first track's quite a nice one just to, you know, get back to the feel of the game. This is quite a nice track. I actually quite enjoyed this one, actually. It's nice. I'd say maybe a bit too short, but I guess that's the point of the series, so... There we go, over the finish like that. Let's move on to the overtime. Alright, and away we go. So we're going to take a little step to the left there, dive around here. I like to skim the grass a little bit, I find it's quite nice. Through the fence, obviously, and over to the left here. Now you can sort of completely ignore this mound here, and I go straight through the checkpoint like that. To the right, just keeping that speed up. And I find kind of getting a little downward, if you land kind of downward on that hill, you can get some more speed. And there we go, over the finish like that. Let's quite a nice one, quite a nice simple one, but we'll move on to track 2. Alright, here we are, track 2. I actually really like this track. I think it's just the perfect amount of like, you know the line, and you just need to get it, just get it right, and perfect. And the overtime was that representation of that basically. But there you go. That was the first run. So let's move on to the overtime. Alright, and here we go. We're going to start by hugging the right wall here, and then this right wall as well. Sort of skimming that and skimming this. I'm going to go right to the right here, and then just a little dab on the brakes, get us that perfect line there, and a dab again just to bring us to the finish. It's a very difficult line, and it's also quite hard to keep the speed up as well. But once you like kind of get it a few times, you're like, it's possible, and you just know it's possible, and it's just getting that speed. But there we go. That was track 2. Let's move on to track 3. Alright, and here we go, track 3. Probably the moment you've all been waiting for, or just, you know, skip to. This is this is one of those multi-route ones again. I do like these. They're always fun to work out. I did spend a good hour going the wrong route, and I'll explain that in a minute, hopefully, and then we'll get the overtime. Alright, and here we go. So this isn't the overtime, this was just the route that I was taking. As you can see, I'm just following everyone else, landing on 2 wheels, getting some nice speed up, going up here, getting the boost on, going up the ramp just so I can clear the grass, and getting to the finish. But that isn't the route. The route is actually to the left here. I noticed this one guy over here just doing this route, and I was like, maybe I'll give it a go, because I've been doing this for like an hour now. So we go up here, we boost up to the roof, and then we go over the finish. And that was it. I did it in maybe like 5-10 minutes, yeah. So I could probably, probably improve that time, but it was just, I couldn't believe I found it. I was just like, why is no one else going this way? But there you go. So little jump over here. Make sure you don't get any air there. Jump over this, and go over the boost, and just onto the roof here, and finish like that. Brilliant. I have no words to describe how I felt. But there we go. That was track 3. We're going to move on to track 4. So here we go. Alright, and here we are, off with track 4. Now I will say track 4 and track 5 in a sense aren't as exciting as 2 and 3 were, but they're good. They're good tracks. So we got just a little jump there. Just watch out for these little holes to get stuck in. Over the ramp here, like that. And yeah, through one of the finish lines, like that. Nice simple track, really easy. I kind of wish the overtime was a bit harder on this one. Again, it's a little simple, but there we go. Alright, so moving on with the offer time. We're going to go down here, we're going to take a little jump here. I like to go to the right here, just so I can get a little swing up on the ramp here to the left, like that, through those poles. Perfect straight line, and straight over into the bottom here. And then just over to finish that one. I was aiming for the middle one. I thought I'll just try and get, because I'm already doing a faster time, I'll just try and get the right one and see if it triggers it. So you can go for the middle one if you're feeling brave. But there you go, that's the offer time for 4. Let's move on to 5, and yeah. Alright, here we go, track 5. This is a bit of a wild one. I guess we've still got different routes here. This is obviously my first run, so don't judge me too hard. I am noticing these boosts on the left and the right, and sort of just deciding which one to take. But there you go, just, yeah, that's the track really. You got like no boost there, well, no engine there, and then a finish line at the end. There's also like a little like half pipe, a quarter pipe ramp there that you can fall back down on. But yeah, that's the track. Let's go on to the offer time. Alright, and here we go, the last offer time of the week. So we're going to go to the right here. We're going to go sort of to the right of this little mound and right of this boost as well. So we can clear this next mound here, get all this boost, and we're going to very slightly go to the left just so we can get to the finish here. It did take a while to get that line perfect, but it is possible, I'd tell you that. But there you go, that was the week. I really enjoyed the challenge of week 3 and week 3, track 3, and even track 2 as well actually. But there we go. It was a good week. I was pretty happy with that. If you guys want to see more, there's more on the screen. There's more on the channel as well. And if you want to subscribe for future weeks, then feel free to. And I'll see you all next time. Bye.